It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it comes your way.
Throwing to start this game. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the shotgun, Carr. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he goes down, the Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Carr here from the gun. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go. Burrow from the gun. His pass caught by Nakua. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons drive the length of the field.
On one, ready? Gun. Cut.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
On third down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons now lead by 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep. Carr now on first and 10. Search it. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. And they get to him again. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring...
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Burrow back to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it in close. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. On now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Second and 10, here's Carr. Falcons getting close, and they take him down! Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Austin McNamara on now to punt. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Jalen Hurts has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Matthew Stafford, 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Bryce Young has thrown a touchdown pass. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 14 at the 24-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. To the sideline, and it is caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Gets this to Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds Woods. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Carr. He's got Shaheed. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing again, it's Carr. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Carr here from the gun. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons send receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Carr. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pistol snap to Carr. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
To the left sideline, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's brought down at the line. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He stays, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On 1st down, here's Burrow. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. We've paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. Carr with it on 1st. He's got it, room to run. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 32. He's got time, and he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Carr staring down a 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Desperation time on 4th down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He breaks it down, and he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons settle. On now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Here comes the Saints offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Carr. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Carr back to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
That's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Carr now on first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Second and 10. Here's Carr. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Carr here from the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
That's interference. Defense.
Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Forced out to him, and he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Derek Carr with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Final kneel down, and that should run out the clock.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.